Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Haven't been on in a while. Haven't been doing any videos in a while. I have been busy, having fun, living life, and with my new program. So I've been doing a lot of private coaching. So I've been busy with my clients, enjoying them. So I wanted to come on and say hello. I was thinking about something. Everything's been so virtual since the pandemic, since COVID happened. And so just making all my trainings virtual and transitioning that way has been keeping me pretty busy as well. So it really got me to thinking. Today, I was walking and I was thinking about interviewing, right? I was thinking about talent selection and how, I've been just slowly but surely all these different aspects of our daily routine from a professional standpoint, from a business standpoint, it comes to the light of how much the COVID or Corona has affected these everyday tasks, right? And so it got me to thinking, how are people interviewing for open positions? I know there was some controversy with unemployment and employees not wanting to return back to work because of unemployment and stimulus and things like that. So with openings, how are you as HR professionals, how are you dealing with the interviewing process? I know, most of you guys are probably doing virtual interviews, virtual, interaction and things like that. So, and if you are doing virtual interviews, how has that been feeling? Has it been feeling organic to really get to know people and talk to them virtually versus being in person? That's what I'm thinking about. And then the next question would be from that, because it's twofold. If you are interviewing virtually, how are you controlling unconscious bias? Have you thought about that part of it? Have you thought about the unconscious biases? And I speak about that because I train, diversity and inclusion, and we talk about unconscious bias all the time. How are you making sure that your management team, if they have to do interviews or something like that virtually, that they're not, leaning on any unconscious biases? And that could be, judging from backgrounds, right? Attire. If you hear people in the background, background is a lot. You really get to see into people's world, if someone maybe with the pandemic, maybe they're not going to the stylist, right? Maybe they have gray hair that you didn't know they had or that you're seeing. Maybe someone's not as kept up as they're used to being. I have on kind of a casual shirt right now because I'm at home, and I know, you go put on a suit for the interview. Are you holding that against people if they don't? And are you coaching your managers on how to handle the different things that they may see? And is that being discriminatory if they judge them against that, right? Maybe you don't live by yourself. Maybe people live with extended family. Are you judging that? Are you holding that against people, or are you putting your judgment on that because it could be a good thing to them, culturally? So just thinking about that. Then to add another layer to that, I've done a lot of work in manufacturing. So with plants, with the hourly, and I can only be on for a minute, let me check my time. But with the hourly positions, the hourly assembly positions and quality assurance and things like that, those people don't have, with the digital divide, and let's really be real about that, with the digital divide, those people don't have the technology to interview virtually. So a lot of those, maybe lower paying, maybe $14, $13 to $12 an hour assembly positions. How are you interviewing those people? And let's say you do a social distance thing where they still come in if you're going into the office to do that, if you're not using the temp service, but either way, someone's got to interview them. If you do that, how are you interviewing someone with a mask from here down? You don't even know what this person looks like. And it's not to say you don't judge a book by its cover and you don't judge people by the way they look, but I'm just saying, it's just so weird that you're interviewing someone that you can't even see their full face. So it's just really some things I don't have, I don't have an answer. It's not a right or wrong, but I would really love to hear you guys' opinion on that and what you're doing and how you're making sure that your management team is thoroughly trained and making sure that some of these nuances, right, that never came up before. We just, as an HR professional, we usually taught, the discrimination, the typical things, right? Age discrimination, race discrimination, sexual orientation, even maybe, right? Age, things like that. So now there's other things that are coming into play as a result of, the COVID-19 and all these things that we have to do to keep ourselves safe. So I would love to hear your opinion and what you guys are doing. I also wanted to make sure that I let you guys know that I am having a webinar. I am hosting a webinar. It's going to be August 25th at 7 p.m. And we are going to talk about 3 keys to turning your passion into your business. 3 keys for turning your passion to your business. And we're going to also talk about how to do that without sacrificing your current income. So this is a free webinar. If you are interested in joining us, and I hope you are, because we're going to have lots of fun. And I just really want to have a open forum for professionals. You don't have to necessarily be HR at all, just a professional woman. You do have to be a woman. Sorry, fellas, I'll do something for you guys later. You do have to be a woman. But this is a women's group. I want us to be able to talk about things like that. And, women in the professional world, right? How are we coping with that, with a lot of the things that come up for us? So we're going to talk about the 3 keys of turning your passion into a business, and how to do that without sacrificing your income. How do you balance that? So if you are interested in signing up for that webinar, again, it's August 25th. It's going to be at 7 p.m. and you can sign up at thecorporateconvert.com. Can't wait to see you guys. Bye.